I am Ronnie. I am 27 years old. Right now, I am currently president, level 1 in the company. For 1 year of doing it, it really changed my life. Sobrang change. I previously worked, medyo social yung dati kong trabaho. Social lang siya pakinggan, but doesn't really pay that much. I worked for technical working group of some UN programs before, and people have been really seeing my ability to speak. No, I've been speaking in UN events before in Qatar, in Japan, in the Philippines, in 10 countries in Southeast Asia, in Nepal, in Bangladesh. I was invited in so many countries before to speak. That's my skill, public speaking. That's why many networking companies or multi-level marketing companies have been trying to get me before in doing their business. And I really saw that there's money in multi-level marketing now. However, most of the products that were presented to me, like glutathione, soaps, and vitamins, I don't think it's for me because I know I won't be able to sell those kinds of products. So I did my work before I started working at 21 years old. For 2 years, I did my full-time job with UN programs, World Bank programs, and some NGO programs in the Philippines. After working for 2 years, I was able to get enough money to start my own business. You know, the goal really is to start your own business. I've been an employee. I've earned a lot. However, you won't get rich by just becoming an employee. If you know people who are earning very high salaries right now and you think they are rich not because of their high salaries. They are rich because they have high salaries. They were able to save much and start their own business, and the business is actually the one who made them rich. So I said, yeah, I think at 23 I could already start my own business. Medyo ambisyoso po ako. My first business was a school. Nagtayo po ako ng sarili kong paaralan sa South Cotabato, General Santos City, and Sarangani Province. At sa awa ng Diyos, thank God, nag-close po lahat. And when they closed, I had to go to Manila. To start fresh, and I became a secretary sa isang travel agency sa Malate, sa Manila. That's from May to June. I worked as a secretary. Imagine, I have a master's degree in public health and bioethics. I'm going for my doctorate degree. But my job was in a small office in Malate. But I think it was really God's plan, no? Why I was there. It just happened that one of my office mates invited me on a dinner. Sabi niya, dinner lang daw. And I said, yeah, it's free dinner. So, sumama na lang din ako. I went to BGC for the dinner. Siyempre, pag Pinoy, alam niyo makahinaan ng Pinoy. Free dinner. O, pag kain, tapos libre pa, o, ano na, nakuha na. Pumunta na ako doon. So I went on the free dinner. There were like 2 tables. There are 20 of us in there. The one that was presenting was Miss Janet Torres. She's a former actress. She's the kontrabida. She's the enemy in Annalisa, the original version of Annalisa. So she was presenting that time. She said, in 2 months of doing the business, she's already earning 60,000 pesos per day. And I was like, that's 1,000 euros per day, 60,000 pesos per day. And I was telling myself, it's not true. It cannot be true to earn 60,000 pesos per day. Not even per month. That would be too much for a 2-month time doing a business. Sabi ko, that's too much. So I did not care. There's free food, so I just ate. Kumain lang ako. I did not listen really to the presentation. However, one of the presenters, Sir Rens Eduardo, he's a Dutch. He's from Netherlands. He presented the business to me and said one of the products of the company is mobile games. That's what made me join the company. I've been playing Dota since 2006. For 14 years right now, I've been playing Dota. And I have not earned a single peso from playing Dota. But I know that there's so much money in Dota and there's so much money in mobile games. As of now, I am playing Mobile Legends. And I'm spending some peso in playing Mobile Legends. So there's really money in that. So sabi ko, I do the business. Sila Miss Lynn and most of you leaders here sila main floor, they're better than me, especially in this industry. Because this is my first networking company. Sila kumita, they earned in just 1 week to 2 weeks. In a month, they were already have their ranks. Ako po, I earned after 2 months. Okay? Ang daming nauna sa akin. And I've earned after 2 months because I'm a researcher by nature. I research about the company, its positive reviews in Google, negative reviews in the internet, and I wait the risks. And I know that there's really money in mobile gaming and in these industries. 10 sa 10 pinakamayamang tao sa buong mundo ay nasa technology industry. The richest person right now in the world is Jeff Bezos, the owner of Amazon. Second to him is Bill Gates, the owner of Microsoft. So I know that there's really money here. All I have to do is to understand the business. So inaral ko siya for 2 months. After that, I started presenting. Then I started traveling. Then I already started earning around 60,000 pesos per day on my start. My biggest income in one day is 1.2 million in one day. That's like 2 weeks na sunod-sunod. On average, before, when I was doing marketing, nag-network ako sa CROWD1, my lowest income per day is around 500,000. I know it's too good to be true, but to many of you here who are already earning in CROWD1, I know you have an idea of what I'm like. And because we became so big, my God. Last year, we were just 1 million affiliates. Last year. When I joined, there are just 35,000 affiliates.
When I joined,
all over the world.
Not 350.
Yeah, 350 when you joined. Right now, we're at 13 million affiliates.
14 na.
14 million just today. Right? And it's becoming bigger. And you know, when something gets big, there's so many people who gets jealous or what. So I will not mention the companies, but one company is high. Let's hide in let's aim high for the future. Charot yan. And the other company is parang siya, ikaw sana. You sana. So these are companies that are friends, okay? But however, you know, there is competition. 2 companies filed a complaint on our company through SEC, the Security and Exchange Commission. Yes, 2 companies. The one company is really the one who pushed. The other company, the company didn't push us. Later kasi naka-record. Later I'll tell them the names of the companies. But the other company, hindi naman talaga siya yung nag-file sa atin ng complaint, but some of the leaders. Why? Because in this company, which is the biggest networking company in the Philippines, 4 of their top 5 earners are already in our company. Even their consultant is already in our company. Even their national office manager is already in our company. So they really saw us as a threat. And I have so much respect in this company. They are in the industry for 20 plus years. They're going for their 3rd decade. You know, the times are changing. The times are changing. You cannot blame people if they will change ships or they will change vehicles because the times is changing, di ba? Sabi nga, hindi pagalingan dito, hindi patalinuhan. It's survival of the fittest. Evolution and life is survival of the fittest. So when you see better opportunity, then by all means, why not?
Join us.
Why not?
Let them join us.
Why not? Yeah, sabi ko ba? Ang liit ng pairing doon, di ba? 500 pesos, 300 pesos. Dito, the pairing
what
is...
What happened if they join us?
Yes.
And
yes. They did not compete against us. They joined us. Now we're earning together. So, to update, maraming kinakabahan. Wala pong cases. Okay? They cannot file. Wala
siyang case kasi nandito siya sa
Ayan. May NBI clearance ko ako dito. Papakita ko bukas sa Zoom natin. So, it was just all bad publicity. You know, the CCDC's order of SEC usually takes when a company complains, because there must be investigations, you know, to be fair in both sides. Usually it takes 4 years to 6 years. You know that the justice system in the Philippines, some cases would take 20 years to 30 years before it finished. In CROWD1, it only took 14 days for an order to be released. So from that, you could see how there is a problem, what would that happen. But in this presentation, I would like to share to everyone the answers to the question na tinapon sa atin. The first issue from one company is that the company don't have a product. Okay, that's the first issue. The company don't have a product. As you can see, I don't have any glutathione or soap or vitamins right now. Most of the time, when you say multi-level marketing, there really is a physical product. So they say we are a Ponzi scheme because we don't have our product. Second, the other company, the file that they issued on us is that we give shares of stocks to our members. That means we sell investments because we share our monthly and quarterly income to our affiliates. So these are the two things na nireklamo sa atin. That's why we have a CDO right now. So later I will update to you what's the upcoming plans of the company. But let's first answer the questions. First, do we have a product or don't we have a product? Second, are we selling investments? Are we selling shares of stocks? So hopefully everybody seeing the screen right now, I'll be using the PowerPoint presentation that was made by the company. And I encourage everyone to also use this PowerPoint presentation because it's very short and it's very comprehensive. All of the details that you need about the company is right here. So let's first talk about CROWD1. Basically, we're a European company. We are based in Spain. That's ICT. Nandun po yung ating mother company. In Dubai, we have our marketing company, which is located here sa Dubai, and we have other offices. So in the Philippines, we have the CROWD1 Network Ltd. In the Philippines, we have CROWD1 Asia Pacific. Sa Dubai, we have CROWD1 Network Ltd. In Spain, we have Impact Crowd Technology. Now, the Securities and Exchange Commission filed a cease and desist order. In Tagalog, if you translate that, cease, to stop. And this is to stop whatever you are doing right now. So basically, they closed our office in the Philippines. Question, are we affected? Basically, we're affected because of the media, the image. But technically, we are not affected because as members of CROWD1, we are not affiliated with CROWD1 Asia Pacific because CROWD1 Asia Pacific is a service center of CROWD1 in the Philippines for the Filipino affiliates. But as affiliates, if you will check your receipt when you buy an education package, it is addressed in Spain because that is where ICT is located. When you check the address of our company, it is located in Dubai. Now, SEC doesn't have a jurisdiction with Dubai and they don't have a jurisdiction with Spain. So until they're able to close our office in Spain and in Dubai, then basically they cannot stop CROWD1 from going further. CROWD1 is present in 175 countries all around the world. Medyo nakakahiya nga sa mga European uplines kasi yung Philippines yung may ganitong issue. Diyos ko, wala nga ganitong issue sa Spain, sa London, sa Sweden. And then napaka-stricto ng mga bansang yun. And yun nga sabi nila, ba't parang naging problema pa tuloy yung Philippines? Yeah, napaka-strict doon pagdating sa legal. Yes. Hindi ka nga makapasok doon basta-basta. Paano pa how much more to start a multi-billion-dollar business. So, but yeah, we understand ganito talagang laro sa industriyang ito and we just would like to move on. No? The next plan for next year is to set up an office in Asia but no longer in the Philippines. Okay? Because ayaw natin na lumaki yung gulo sa mga kasamahan natin sa industriya. We have mad respects for them. Okay? Ito yung parati kong sinasabi. I'm not angry with them. I understand yung hugot nila. Imagine, they are in the industry for 20 years. Papasok si CROWD1 in just 1 year.
Natumba sila.
Ubos yung leaders nila. I understand their frustration, Nagbago na yung networking. The world has changed. Even the networking has changed. So, yun. And next year, we'll be setting up a new office, but that will be in Hong Kong. Ano yung negative effects nito in the Philippines? The only negative effect is we can no longer do big events in the Philippines because basically our office is closed. So, hindi na tayo pwedeng gumawa ng Araneta event, ng Cuneta event, which is the original plan, because syempre wala na tayong office doon. So, but the next office that will be open for Asia will be in Hong Kong. That means pag merong mga leaders meeting or international gathering in Asia, it will be done in Hong Kong. There, walang jurisdiction yung kalaban na. Take note, you are allowed to do business with any international companies. No law prohibits anyone to do business with international companies. That's why we're still doing it. And what's good with our company, we could do it anywhere around the world. So that's basically CROWD1. Now, let's first answer the first question. Ito ay question na final na reklamo sa atin nung una nating company na nag-file ng reklamo.
Ano nga yun?
Tagal natin sa pangalang Aim High Pilipinas. Charot. So, ito ako nag-version ng pangalan ng company ha. So, we are a Ponzi scheme because we don't have a product.
Sabi nila.
Okay, that's the contention. We don't have a product. Sige, sagutin natin yung tanong na we don't have a product. Tanong, if you're familiar with the biggest car and travel company in the world, if you're familiar with the biggest car and travel company in the world, who doesn't own a single car, who doesn't own a single part of a car, that would be Uber, and that would be Grab. Okay? The biggest transport company in the world who doesn't own a single car. What are they? They are just a platform. They are just an application. They connect the owners of cars to people who want to go places. They're the biggest transport company in the world. The biggest hotel accommodation company in the world doesn't own a single hotel. It's just a platform. It's just an application. Its name is Airbnb. The biggest hotel accommodation in the world who doesn't own a single hotel. What are they? They are just a platform. They are just an application. In the Philippines, usong-uso yung Food Panda. I don't know if you've heard about Food Panda. We are in partnership with Food Panda, and Food Panda gets 30% of all our sales. What does it mean? For example, you order a milk tea worth 1,000 pesos. They get 30% of the order. That means if it's 1,000 pesos, they get 300 pesos from the income. Yes, 30%. Yeah. Question, naglabas ba sila ng asukal? Ng milk?
Ng baso.
Ng tea? Kahit baso man lang? Kahit tubig?
Kahit straw lang.
No. They have not given any of that. But they earn 300 pesos from the 1,000 peso order. Question, do they own a restaurant? No. What are they? They are just an application. They are just a platform. Okay? And CROWD1, when people ask you, what is CROWD1? It's just basically like Uber, Netflix, Airbnb, or Food Panda. We don't own technically the products. We are just a platform who shares this product to our members. And because we are the one who markets the product of our partner companies to our members, we got commissions from that, the same as Uber, the same as Netflix, the same as Food Panda, and so many other applications right now. Amazon is the biggest retail distributor in the world. It doesn't own a single mall. Ano lang yung Amazon? Diba? They're just a website. They're just an application. So tanong, ano yung mga product? You've heard about Life Trends? Sorry. Ayan. First product is Life Trends. When someone asks me what is Life Trends, basically Life Trends is just our own version of Airbnb or Booking.com. Okay? Life Trends po is owned by the former head of networking head of marketing of Herbalife International. Yan po yung CEO ng Life Trends. So baka sila na naman yung makalaban natin. Hopefully wag. So Life Trends is a US-based company. Para po siyang Booking.com or Airbnb or Agoda or Trivago. Okay? The original plan of Life Trends will be flights and hotels, but because of the pandemic, the flights part is not yet on your application, if you would see. But right now, we could already book hotels using Life. I've personally used Life Trends in so many of my travels in the Philippines. I've been using Booking.com before. I tried to book 2 months ago a hotel in Makati City for 2 nights. Using Booking.com, it's around 13,000 pesos. But with Life Trends, it's just around 9,000 pesos. So if you are a member of CROWD1, basically you have access to the platform, meaning you have access to Life Trends. That's why when you become a member of CROWD1, automatically you have your own hotel booking business. You don't have to open a physical hotel. Virtually, you have through Life Trends your own hotel booking office. Now, how good is it? People love to travel. I think after this pandemic, everybody will be going somewhere to celebrate our survival in this pandemic. So this is really very big. This is really very big. That's Life Trends. The next product that is affiliated in our company is MyGridHub. MyGridHub naman po is a US-based company also. When people ask me what is MyGridHub, basically it's just like we're selling encyclopedia or modules kung sa mga nag-online class dyan. So, MyGridHub is an education company. It sells education packages. What are inside the education packages? The education packages are about business. Where is the money? How to get money? How to maintain money? And how to make your money grow. As of now, I have my own subdivision in South Cotabato in the Philippines. I don't own a house in subdivision. I have my own subdivision. My course in college is political science and communication. I don't have any background in real estate, but because of the skills that I've learned through MyGridHub, I was able to set up my own subdivision. And the real estate industry is a very big industry. So what's inside more of MyGridHub? If you are a first-time businessman, there are patented exams that you could take through MyGridHub. MyGridHub will tell you what kind of businessman you are or businesswoman. It will tell you your strengths and your weaknesses. It will tell you the risks that you must take and you must not take. And it will tell you which people you are compatible with and you are not. This is very amazing. open your MyGrit Hub. You could check what type of leader are you, what type of businessman are you, and which industries you can grow. Also, because MyGrit Hub is in partnership with CROWD1, by December, we will launch 6 modules that is exclusive for CROWD1. Meaning, it will teach you 6 modules, 6 chapters each. It will teach you how to do CROWD1. And every Sunday, you are given a free Back to Basics seminar with Sir Peter Jacobson. Peter Jacobson is formerly working with Amway International. That's how high the caliber the people that we have right now. So when people ask you what is MyGrit Hub, basically it's just like an encyclopedia selling platform. So MyGrit Hub, para lang tayong agent ng ng encyclopedia. But what's good with our encyclopedia is it's not about science or math, it's about life. And it's about business, you know. These are the skills that you don't learn in school, but the skills that you need in life. So that is MyGrit Hub. Now let's go to AFILGO. AFILGO is our own gaming casino platform. Ano yun? AFILGO games cannot be played in the US, in the Middle East, and in the Philippines because in these countries and this state, online casino is not allowed. That's why we cannot access in the Philippines. Where can you play AFILGO? You could play AFILGO in South Africa, in Africa, the African continent, in Latin America, and in Europe. So these are the places you can play AFILGO. If you have a CROWD1 app, you go to products, you click AFILGO, you go to partners. Okay, you check the partners there. Background check. You check the partners. You could see Betway. Okay, and so many other partners there. Go to Google, search these companies. These are multi-billion-dollar companies that is in partnership with AFILGO. Epic One Lotto. Epic One Lotto should have been launched April 4 this year. However, because of pandemic, the IT personnel of AFILGO were not able to fly from different parts of Europe to Sweden. But right now, flights is already allowed inside Europe. So we're already ready for AFILGO's full launch. Okay? The first game was Epic One Lotto. I asked Sir Jonathan Strom, why Lotto? Why Lotto as the first game? He said, because you don't need brains to play Lotto. Like, it's the most basic game. You don't have to explain it, okay? Unlike Mobile Legends or Dota, yeah, just have to pick numbers and wish that you win, okay? But what's good with AFILGO is it's European. Therefore, what you win is euros, okay? And its motto is we win together. What does that mean? Each one of us, since we are members of CROWD1, again, the platform, the app, we have access to AFILGO. Now, each one of us becomes our own Lotto ticket outlets. Okay? So, for example, Miss Lynn is not a member of CROWD1. She wants to try Epic One Lotto. Where will she buy the ticket? To me. That's already my income. Now, what if Miss Lynn wins? I will also get. If she gets 1 million euros, I get 1 million euros. That's why it's called We Win Together. Yun yung pasabog, inunahan ko na. Yun yung pasabog this December. That's why everybody is so excited with the Epic One Lotto.
This is another way how you...
Epic One, yes. Epic One Lotto is the first, Epic One Lotto is the first game in the world to be played using networking style. Okay, how is it? Even if I'm just the only member of CROWD1, all of you here are not members of CROWD1. The more tickets that I sell, the more chances that I will also win. The partner of Mixter is Emerge Gaming. You check, please do check. Go to Google, Emerge Gaming. You go to Australian stock market because it is in the Australian stock market. Mixter, in partnership with Emerge Gaming, will be releasing 400 plus games this this November 14, 2020. Now, Mixter is a puzzle, social, esports, and console gaming platform. What is puzzle and social games? Ano po mga examples niyan? The examples are Candy Crush, the basic games, Snake and Ladder, Chess, Candy Crush, Angry Birds. These are sample of basic games. Meaning, anyone, regardless of age, could play the game. So if you are a CROWD1 member, you have sons and daughters, before you get angry when they play. Right now, no, you tell them, stop studying, play this. Because we get commissions from the games. Yeah. So that will be Mixter. Esports games, examples are Tekken, Street Fighter, Dota. These are examples of esports games. Here you could win prize pools. Okay, so just by playing, you compete, and when you rank the highest, you get a portion of the cash. So even if they are not CROWD1 members, as long as they play Mixter games through the tournaments in esports, because there will be country versus country, like Philippines versus Dubai, Dubai versus etc. That will be happening through Mixter. That means you'll no longer have to buy PS4 or Xbox. You just connect your phone to your smart TV and you could already play. That is Mixter Premium Games. That's expensive. It's a little bit expensive, but it would be. Emerge Gaming right now is #1 in the Australian stock market. How did that happen? 4 years ago, Emerge Gaming was founded in Australia. In 4 years, they just have 35,600 players. Check this. You could validate this information in the internet. Researcher ako eh. Medyo yan yung strength ko. 35,600 players in 4 years. When they partnered with CROWD1, October 15 to October 20, 5 days, they have 3 million players. 4 years, 35,600 players. With CROWD1, 5 days, 3 million players. You see how powerful this platform is. Right now, Emerge Gaming has its stocks shoot up 53.7% in 5 days. Imagine November 14. It's just pre-launch. Imagine full launch November 14. How big will their... That's why many companies should be coming to us. Unahan ko na, March 2020. You could also check this in the internet. GameCloud. You search GameCloud. It already released an issue about its partnership with Mixter. Okay? What is GameCloud? It's Microsoft game. Okay? You could check this. All of this information are available in the internet. Okay? So if you're excited with the field goal, really guys, you have not seen Mixter. Okay? So tanong, may product ba?
Yes, there is.
Is there a product?
Ano tawag yan?
Diyos ko, paliguan po ako sa Mixter games. This year, we focused on games because that's the original plan. Next year, please be excited. If you're excited today, next year, we will do entertainment. What is it? Our own Netflix and our own Spotify. Video movie streaming and music streaming. That will be next year. Because the games will be all released this year. Okay, and January up to the last week. But next year, we will go full entertainment. That's why you search CROWD1 Live and CROWD1 Studios. These companies are already partnering with movie companies and music companies. Kung hindi pa kayo kontento doon, we have regional products, okay? We have Safer. What is Safer? When people ask me what is Safer, it's just basically 911. So if you get to an accident or someone's house burns or you need a medical emergency, just click Safer and the right people will go there. So this is available in Nigeria. That is Safer. Now we have Tribute. Tribute is our luxury app. In Tribute, you could order luxury perfumes, bags, shoes, cosmetics, etc. Actually, when the SEC CDO was given to CROWD1, the only request of CROWD1 is not to leave the CDO. The only request of CROWD1 is to get a chance to present our business model to SEC. However, 4 times, we asked them for like 30 minutes to present our side. They rejected. Our CEO, you could check his background, Johan Stelbon-Hostein. Even before I've met CROWD1, I already know the guy. Because I'm a public speaker. I'm a fan of TED Talks. Who speaks in TED Talks? It's Morgan Freeman, Angelina Jolie. These are Malala. These are the people who speaks in TED Talks. And this guy is a TED Talks speaker. In the Philippines, it's Boy Abunda. Speaks in TED Talk. So this guy is really good. He has 3 companies in the European stock market and New York Stock Exchange. And when he said he will bring CROWD1 to the stock market, I'm sure to bring one company to the stock market, you could say that's luck. Okay, 2, you could say that's skill. But 3 companies in the stock market, I think this guy is not normal. Okay, and now he's bringing CROWD1 in the stock market. So I've already known the guy through TED Talks even before I've met CROWD1. That's why when I've learned that the guy is the CEO, it really made me excited. Please, if given the chance to meet this guy, I really have goosebumps. I've heard so many good speakers before in the Philippines and abroad in my previous job, but this guy would really give you goosebumps when he speaks. The genuinity in the way he speaks. He's angry with the CEO of Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg. Why? Because Mark Zuckerberg earns billions from us, from our faces. Does Mark Zuckerberg share the income?
is not sharing any
No.
single penny.
Actually, Mark Zuckerberg is earning through our network. So our friends who have Facebook accounts, so our family members who have previous accounts. Because why would I sign up in Facebook? I would sign up in Facebook because I want to know what's happening with my classmate in high school or in the elementary. That's why Philippines is the #1 user of Facebook in the world. And take note that Facebook doesn't pay a single peso in tax in the Philippines because it's a US-based company. That's why in his speeches, you could always see him talk about Facebook and these other big companies who are earning by the billions to other people's networks and not even sharing a portion of that. This guy is also a graduate of Harvard. Same with Mark. As of now, we have offices in Johannesburg, Africa, Manila, Philippines that will be transferred in Hong Kong, Stockholm, Sweden, nandyan po yung ating Afilgo and Mixter. We have Madrid, Spain. That's where ICT is located. Another branch is in Malaga, Spain. Our finance team will be, I think, located in Malaga, Spain. The next offices to open will be in Colombia, Brazil, Nigeria, Hong Kong, and Kenya. So, if you have people in these companies, please talk to them bago pa magkaroon ng office doon. Para kayo yung nauna doon na mga. So, let's talk about membership. When you join CROWD1, it's actually free. Membership in CROWD1 is free. Okay, that's what I would like everybody to know. Membership in CROWD1 is free. You are given a free Red account when you join in CROWD1. However, since your membership is free, you don't earn anything because you have not given anything. So membership is free, meaning you could access all of our products from the hotels to the games to the other platforms that we will have in the upcoming future. However, you don't earn anything from that because you have not basic in business. You have to give something in order to earn something. Now, if you want to earn the way we earn in CROWD1, basically what you do, you have to buy an education package. Okay? So you don't invest in the stock market or what. You buy an education package because this is your foundation in learning the business. How to do the business. Not everybody of us is a graduate of any business course. So if you want to know and understand the business, how to do CROWD1 every Sunday, get a chance to go to the Back to Basics seminar with Sir Peter Jacobson, you have to buy a package. Okay? You could get from white package, that's 99 euros, black package, 299 euros, gold package, 799 euros, 2,419 euros for the titanium. Eto, any package you could start. Okay? Doesn't have to be titanium, doesn't have to be white, doesn't have to be black, doesn't have to be gold. However, basic in business, of course, the more products you buy, syempre, the more perks you have. Later, you will understand what are the perks of the different packages. So, don't worry if you start with white. I also started with white, okay? Because, I was just a secretary in a small office a few months ago. Right now, I already have like 10 businesses in my name. So, you could start in white. However, syempre, those who have black, gold, and titanium have bigger advantages. Later, you will understand ano yung mga advantages. Now, every time you buy a package, you patronize the company, you are given CROWD1 rewards. What are CROWD1 rewards? CROWD1 rewards are just like when you book a plane ticket and you just use one airline, they give you miles, okay? The more you patronize the company, meaning the more money you spend in the company, the more reward. So basically, CROWD1 rewards is just like a reward that you get every time you patronize or use the product. So every time you buy an education package or upgrade an education package, you get more rewards. So, paano po napapalaki itong CROWD1 rewards? By participating in the company. By helping the company grow, you get more CROWD1 rewards. So, to summarize it all, what's happening? How does CROWD1 make money? Si CROWD1, iniipon yung crowd. CROWD1 makes the crowd. We prepare the crowd for our partner companies, hub products, and services. And because we give the companies the opportunity to connect to our products and our services, we get commissions from it. So people are wondering, Ronnie, ba't ang dami-dami mong pera? Ba't pandemic, nagpapagawa ka ng bahay, bumibili ka ng sasakyan? Ano nagawa? Drugs? Sabi ko, bawal na yung drugs. Magagalit si President. So, people don't understand how big the industry na pinapasok natin. Sa games pa lang, people nagtatanong sa akin dati, Ronnie, paano yung kikita dyan? Games, di ba mostly ng mga games libre? And people don't understand that per download, bayad po yan. Per open mo ng app or ng game, may lalabas na advertisements dyan, bayad po yan. Pag bibili ka ng mga espada, ng mga baril, ng mga magic wand, ng mga costume, ng mga skin sa Mobile Legends, bayad po yan. Pag nagsusubscribe ka sa mga gaming companies, like nagiging Starlight member ka, nagsusubscribe ka sa Level Up Games, Bayad po yan. So these are actually earning, and because we provide them the opportunity to earn, etong mga companies na to ay binibigay yung commission sa company natin. Magkano yung nakukuha natin? Eto na. Last year, it's 50-50. Meaning, pag kumita si Migster or si Afilgo, 50% ng income napupunta doon sa gumawa ng game. 50% sa atin. Last year, 1 million affiliates lang tayo. This year, 14 million affiliates. And we're expecting 25 million by the end of December. Ano na po yung leverage natin? 60-40. Bakit? We give them the clients that they need. Uulitin ko lang, Emerge Gaming, 4 years, 35,600 players. Imagine their net worth with, my God, 3 million players in 5 days. Ayoko na lang mag-overestimate. Basta 5 days, 3 million. I don't know pagdating ng November 14. Now, the 60% that we get every time the product of our partner earns, the 60% that we get is divided into these three. If you're a CROWD1 member, you must memorize this. 40, 40, 20. Okay? The 60%, if that's 100%, we divide it into 40, 40, 20. The first 40% is given to all members who have rank. May rango. So if you have a rank right now, either it be team leader, coordinator, manager, director, president, senior president, you get every month 40% from the income of this company. So imagine, November 14, 400 games of Mixter, and we get 40% of the income of that company. Okay? Every month. That's every month. Okay? Hindi pa kasali yung entertainment na ha, yung our own version of Netflix and Spotify. Now, the remaining 40% is given every 3 months. Ito ay nakabase sa dami ng CROWD1 rewards nyo. That means, the more CROWD1 rewards you have, the higher the accounts, the more participation you do in the company, the more shares. Yung pag-share mo ng mga Mixter link, the more CROWD1 rewards, meaning dun lumalaki yung every 3 months mo. Ito yung pagkakamali ng iba. They expect, pag sumali ng CROWD1, di ba may every 3 months. Yung next 3 months niya, no, wala siyang ginawa, million yung makukuha niya. Hindi po ganon. Because every 3 months, nakadepende po sa laki ng income ng company and sa dami ng CROWD1 rewards mo. Ano pong ibig sabihin nun? If you want your every 3 months to grow, help the company grow, promote its product, share its links, because dun po tayo lumalaki yung every 3 months mo. Magtyaga po tayo every Wednesday, claim the free rewards. For 1 year, I've already been claiming free rewards as of now. In my CROWD1 rewards only, ha, I'm earning around 300,000 pesos every day. In my CROWD1 rewards only.
Just like 100.
Only. Because even one reward, hindi ko po yan pinapalampas. I claim all of my rewards. Not to mention, I still have my monthly. Not to mention my daily binary. Okay? That's 40, 40, and 20. What is 20? The 20% goes to company na po. So, napupunta na po yan sa company. Para saan po yun? Tubig, kuryente, sweldo ng mga tao, monthly operational expenses ng company. So, this is distributed, all of the income of the company, the 60% of our shares from the income of the games, ito po ay distribute 40, 40, 20. Gano'n po kagalante yung company natin? 80% of the income is given to us. Gano'n po kagalante yung company. 80% of the income is given to us, 40 is given every month, 40 is given every day. So, I won't talk so much about the compensation plan because I know you already have an understanding on this. I would like to talk about the monthly. How is it calculated? The monthly is calculated through using the income pool. Ano po yung income pool? The 40% yung sinabi ko kanina sa inyo, the 40% is put in the income pool every month. Okay? We have 21 pools in the company and each one of the pool gets equal shares every month. That means if the company earns 21 million euros every month, each pool will get 1 million euros kasi 21 pools. Now, if I am team leader 1, how hard is it to be team leader 1? 6 people under your team. 6 white accounts under your team or 2 black accounts under your team. You automatically become team leader 1. So, napakadali lang. Meaning, if there are 1 million team leader 1 in the world, may 1 million euros sa pool number 1. Ilan kayo maghahati-hati ng 1 million euros? 1 million. That means, tago 1 euro kayo. Napakadali lang naman mag-team leader 1. So that's 60 pesos. Not bad. Saan ka nanakaw ng 60 pesos ngayong pandemic? Di ba? Kung team leader 1. Gusto mong tumaas ang rango mo. How many people? 12 people under your team. Either direct invite or not. 12 white accounts or 3 blacks na nag-pair under your team. You become team leader 2. Please i-review nyo po yung mga requirements ng pooling. Now, kung may 1 million euros doon, may 500,000 na team leader 2 kasi mas mahirap yon. Magkano kayo per month? Tagto 2 euros kayo paghahatian nyo yung 1 million euros. Ako po ay President 1. I am at pool number 13. Sa buong mundo, hindi pa po umaabot ng 50 ang President po. Magkano ako ngayon per month? Nasa around mga 500,000 plus per month. Tulog ako niyan ha, meaning either I network or not network. As long as someone plays the games of a field goal, Mixer, etc., books a hotel with live threads, I get that every month. Last May, nasa 200,000 lang yan. Ngayon, nasa 500,000 per month. Every month, lumalaki yan. Ito pa, magkano yung estimate? Estimate na conservative. Ito yung pinakamabang estimate sa akin. Si Mixer. By December, nasa mga around 7 million per month. Yes. Yeah. Per estimate, ito, sasabihin ko lang kasi na-announce na din naman to. A director one would earn at least 3,000 euros to 20,000 euros per month by January. That's, 300,000 pesos. How many euros? And then, 500,000 pesos, like, you know, parang mga nasa around 5,000, I think. 5,000 euros to 20,000 euros by January, yung director one. Kaya yung sinasabi ko sa mga leaders ko, gusto nyo talagang ma-feel yung income sa CROWD1, at least director one. You would be getting this amount because people will be playing and using our product. So if you really want to enjoy your income in CROWD1, this is what I would like to tell you. You really rank up. Kasi yung ranking up, yun yung sinasabi ko, hindi naman tayo habang buhay magna-networking eh. 1 year to 2 years of networking, I think it's already enough. Okay? Yeah. So, you don't have to do networking for the rest of your life. Maghirap tayo ng 1 to 2 years. Yun yung sinasabi nila, hala Ronnie, no, ang yaman-yaman mo na, ang ganda-ganda ng buhay mo. Hindi na alam, dati once a day lang ako kumakain. Ang dala ko lang dati Starbucks na green tea latte, venti, hot non-fat. Yan, memorize ko. Sympathetic ko, yan lang yung buhay ko before. But right now, I'm already enjoying what I've planted for a year. And people have been planting for 40 years and 50 years and still don't have this kind of lifestyle.
They're still broke.
Okay? Dati ang dream ko, my dream is really like to be like Chris Aquino, 'di ba na, oh my God, there's an earthquake. I want to go shopping tomorrow. Let's go to Singapore. So, dati 'di ba magkaka-Singapore ka 10 taon mong pag-iipunan yung Singapore.
Ngayon, tapos, if you want
ngayon,
now, just fly now.
Kung wala lang pandemic, my God, 'di ba? So, if you really want to appreciate, no, your income in CROWD1, really, your goal is really to rank up. So, our monthly is given every month. Wala pong mintis yan. Every 15th day of the month. Walang delay. No? Yes. And every 3 months, the next set will be in December 15. So, all of those who became members by September 15 will be part of the every 3 months this December 15. Now, those who joined September 15 until now, your next schedule will be March 15. So, ganun lang po yun kadali. That's for the quarterly. But every month, it's always every 15. So, November 15, meron na naman kaming tatanggapin. So, that's basically it. I will not be talking about binary because I know you already have a background on the binary. Our incentives, we do this twice a year. So, every 6 months. The minimum requirement is Director 1. If you become Director 1, you get 1 ticket. Director 2, you get 2 tickets. Anyone who would like to bring, kahit sino pa yan, you could bring along the cruise. All expense paid, it's luxury VIP cruise. You could search MSC Cruise or MSC Bellissima. It's one of the 5 biggest cruise ships in the world, even bigger than Titanic. That's what we get to ride every 6 months. The June schedule this year is 7 countries in Europe, but it was canceled because of the pandemic. The next schedule is December. This year, it's Persian Gulf, Dubai cruise. So hopefully mag-open na po yung cruise this December. Sana nga. That's the Persian Gulf cruise naman this coming December. Now, that's for directors. If you become a president, in my level, you become part of the bucket list. What is the bucket list? Only a few people knows this. Okay? Bucket list is every month. We get to be invited to Spain or to Sweden or to wherever the CEO is for our monthly meeting. So this is for the president, okay? So if you want an extra lifestyle, go for president. If you want a good life, you go for director. But if you want really something extra, you become a president. When I've met the first president I met in CROWD1, his name is Mr. Smile. He's from Africa. He was president 2-star that time. I was manager level that time. In the Philippines, I was already earning around 1,000 euros per day or 60,000 pesos per day. Nung nagsi-60,000 per day na ako, mayabang na ako. Siyempre, 60,000 per day sa Pilipinas, yabang-yabang na outfit na ako na outfit ganyan. Pagpunta sa Rockwell office, yabang ko na. Ako pinakamaingay doon. how much are you earning today? 500 euros. Okay, that's good. How much are you earning, Ronnie? 1,000 euros per day. Oh, you're really good. Mayabang na. However, when Mr. Smile visited the office in the Philippines, he was president to that time. And we were talking, syempre mayabang. Kausapin ko yung Aprikano. Sabi ko, Mr. Smile, Ronnie, oh, you're Ronnie. You're famous in the group chats of the leaders because 1 month lang eh. Rumang up ang agad ako to manager 3 that time. Tapos, sabi niya, how much are you earning today? Sabi ko, on average, I think I'm earning around 1,000 euros per day. And he said, oh, that's a good start. Sabi ko, huh? That's a good start? 1,000 euros per day? Sabi ko, Mr. Smile, if you don't mind, how much are you earning per day? So he opened this account, he showed it to me. This is what I'm earning per day. 20,000 euro. That's 1.2 million pesos per day. It's like, can I really achieve that?
But now there is a cap. 75,000 euro per week.
Yeah, there's a cap. But what's good with the company? In other companies, they flash out. So for example, you've earned around 100,000 pesos today, and you're just supposed to earn 35,000 pesos. The remaining 65,000 pesos that goes to the company. Okay, in other companies. In CROWD1, if you already reached your limit, you've tried it already. And director, that's the problem of the director. You get the limit. So that's 1.2 million pesos per day, 3.5 million pesos something to 4 million per week. Okay, if you're a director. If you're a president, you double that. So every time you rank up, you double your limit. So don't worry if you reach the limit. Okay, it will not go away. It will just be delayed and it will be given to you the next week. So those who have these problems are director up. Ito yung problema namin. Wala, 1.2 na ako, limit na ako. So, good problem. Okay, the remaining, for example, if you earn on one day 1.5, so 1.2 lang yung limit. The 300,000 will come again next week. Ang problema, pagpasok niya next week, na-full ka na naman. Kasi, it's a good problem. So, basically, I think hindi naman mga bago lahat ng nandito na. They're already, So, yun po, hopefully, na-update namin kayo. Tip sa mga leaders dito, ito po yung tip. Una, sinasabi ko sa mga leaders ko, in this business, bawal swap out.
Yes.
In this business, you cannot be greedy, okay? In other companies, this is the problem. They get direct sales commission, okay? Like for example, if I invite Miss Lynn, I get 500 pesos direct commission. If I invite Ma'am, I get 500 pesos direct commission. Now, what if both of us is friend with Miss Lynn? So both of us will fight to get Miss Lynn because it's 500 pesos direct commission. In CROWD1, we don't have that, okay? Because we will be competing against each other. But what we have is the matching bonus, the 10% bonus every time someone earns in your group. So your goal is not for you to earn so much. Your goal is for you to have as many people in your team to earn. So that when, example, Miss Lee is my friend and Mom is my friend, she's already a member under my team, I would no longer have to get Miss Lee. I would give her to Ma'am so that she will earn. Because if she doesn't earn, wala siyang kwenta sa grupo ko. Kasi I don't get 10%.
Exactly.
Diba? So if I want to earn, I would help her earn. That's really one of the main things that I love about the business. Hindi po dito pagalingan, palakasan po ng grupo. Hindi siya individual dito.
Yes.
Nagtatanong, Ronnie, President 1, ilang tao kailangan mo? Ilan lang ba tao ko? 23. 23 directs lang po ako. How many directs ka naman? Oh my God! 20 lang po ang kailangan mo. The rest, you give it to others. Binahabol mo yung weekly na Kanya-kanya ng strategy, yes. Minamax out mo yung Pwede rin. Pero ako, 23 directs lang. Mama ko is President 2. If you're a white account and you have 20 directs, your 10% matching level will only get you level 1. So if she's earning under my team, I'm just a white account, I get 10% from her income. Pero pag si Ma'am, invite niya si Ma'am, pag kumita si Ma'am, wala na akong 10% doon. Kasi level 1 lang ang white. Black is level 2. So hanggang 3. So si Ma'am, at saka si Ma'am, kahit sila hindi ko na direct, siya lang yung direct ko, every time we kita sila, I also get 10% of their income. Now, titanium is up to level 5. So kahit hindi mo nakilala yung mga nasa ilalim, ilang 10% yon. Gano'n yung karami. Level 1 mo 20, di ba? 20 directs. Pag yung 20 mo nag-20, level 2 mo ilan yon? that's 400. Diba? Yung level 3 mo, that's 16,000. Level 4 mo, that's 300 something thousand. Yung ano mo, yung titanium mo, level 5, it's 1.2 million people under your team. You get 10%. Yun yung perks ng mga may matataas na account. But again, it doesn't mean na pag mababa yung account mo, hindi mo na kaya workout. White lang po ako nagsimula, ang yabang-yabang ko. White lang po ako nagsimula.
I started also
Just ko, hindi na ako kumain kasi 5 presentations per day. Siyempre, lamang yung titanium sa white, pero hindi ibig sabihin na pag white tayo, maghihingi natin ng loob. Laban! May fear of loss. Pagkatapos nun, upgrade. Yun yung ginawa ng mama ko.
After a week, upgrade.
After
a month, upgrade.
Yes, yun yung ginawa ng mama ko. Because yung nakikita naman namin, we don't want to waste the 10%. Because these are centavos. But hello, 1.2 million na centavos.
No, and not centavos. This is in euro.
It's in euros times 60.
Yes.
Hindi yan.
So yan, first tip ko parate every time you do this, hindi mo pwede dito yung
Virgin?
ito talaga yung pinaka-tip ko parate sa mga leaders.
Ano man?
Second,
Ano man?
don't choose when and who to market. Sometimes yung iba yung strategy dito, pag nag-CROWD1, anong hahanapin? The first thing that they will look is for their richest friend. Diba? The first that they will look for is the richest friend. Bakit? Kukuha ng titanium. Ganong pairing ng titanium. Diba? But I think that's not a good strategy. Most of my directs are just white. Okay?
Yung bagyo ngayon, puro titanium. Sino kayo, di ba?
Ang akin, mas gusto ko mas maraming yumaman. Kasi mayayaman yung nagtatitinium. Hindi na kailangan yung CROWD1. Ako personally, ito yung akin. You need to look for people who are interested in the business and who are willing to really learn and understand it. Because a year ago, ganun din naman ako nagtitinium. But I brought so many people in these companies because I really want to do the business. I'm really interested in the business. So, ang sinasabi sa kanila parate, don't discriminate. Anyone who wants to join the business, even if it's white or black or gold or titanium, bring them in the business. Ito nga yung hindi ko alam in my team. I think 10 sa 20 ko ay single mom. Ito yung parang naging trend sa akin. Because I was raised by a single mom, kaya medyo naging I think mas nagkaroon ako ng relationship dun sa mga members namin like Miss Marge, upline ngayon ng buong Dubai, single mom. May Iloilo team is headed by a single mom. May Jensen team is headed by a single. So may mga ganon. So look for the people who you think needs a break, needs something to change in their lives because this business is really life-changing. Grabe. If nalulula kayo dun sa 500,000 per day or 1 million per day, kahit 1,000 pesos per day lang. Sabi ko dati, Lord, kahit 1,000 pesos per day kasi OA naman yung 60,000 per day. Kahit 1,000 pesos per day lang, my God, 30,000 pesos para na akong teacher 2 sa DepEd. Sabi ko, okay, mabubuhay na ako ng 30,000. Wala ka na yun sa Pilipinas. 30,000 per day. Pero wala sinobrahan ng Diyos. Sinobrahan ng Diyos. So, share ko lang, as of now, I have 3, because of the knowledge that I had with Migrate Hub, yung pera nyo dito malaki, huwag nyo ring sasayangin. So, every time I earn in CROWD1, I think around 80% of my income, I start up a new business. I don't buy cars, I don't buy mga luxury things. Most of my income in CROWD1, I did businesses. So, as of now, I have 3 Korean restaurants, a pizzeria, the biggest pizza house in Jensen, owned by me, 2 milk tea shops. Hindi po to franchise in my name. Ako po yung nagbibigay ng franchise. So, kung gusto niyo ng bagong business, pwede ko rin i-share. Charot. Franchise ko ng milk tea. I already have an IT company in the Philippines. We already have 7 contracts with 7 different local government units. So, ganun po kalaki din yung IT company ko sa Pilipinas. And I have already now 1 subdivision sold out na and mag-o-open by December yung pangalawa kong subdivision. So, I think I have 10 cars right now. Hindi ko na-memorize. So, mga nasa 10 na yung sasakyan ko. I have like 5 houses right now. And ito actually extra lang siya eh. What I'm very happy is like my mom is already stable. Actually yung pinaka naging hugot ko dito. So CROWD1 in Spain set up kasi dati CROWD1 lang yung nagpa-manage ng withdrawals. How many affiliates? 14 million. So as of now, we have another company who is actually it's still under ICT. The separate company is still under IC. Yeah. The one who manages is the brother of Johan. Kalimutan ko pangalan niya. They will be managing all of our withdrawals. The target is dapat within 9 to 21 days papasok na yung mga withdrawals. So eto po, to help the company, if you have a withdrawal na umabot na ng 2 months or 3 months, may mga naririnig ko na 3 months, please message support. Message support kahit everyday, message them so that they would see na hindi ka nakita dun sa withdrawal system. So that's what I do. Pinaka-last ko na pumasok na withdrawal is 23 and 25, August 23 and 25. So pumasok na yun lahat. Maximum withdrawal is 2,000 euros per transaction. It's 20,000 BP, 26 transactions. So that's around 2.7 million per request. Max. So, ayun. Kung gusto niyo mabilis, I suggest yung tag 99. I don't know kung ginagamit niyo ng strategy. 99 euros per transaction, 26 transactions. So that's 2.6. Pero sa mga director, maliit na yun kasi yun.
Kasi ang 2,000 ako lang.
Ako 2,000. So 26 transactions.
Ayan, the 18. The next is in the 18.
Walang update doon sa CROWD1 ATM. The original plan is really to have the CROWD1 ATM. Pero parang hindi ako sure doon sa plan on crypto. Kasi yung pinupush ni CROWD1 is Bitcoin Pero actually, kaya na ni CROWD1 gumawa ng sarili niyang crypto Pero I'm not sure pa doon. Ayun po,
end of the year.
Last message, please rank up. Yun talaga yung ano ko talaga. Ina-emphasize ko, rank up. You know, only a few people are given this opportunity. I don't believe that everybody is not given a chance. Everybody's given opportunities every day. It's just that there are opportunities that we let miss, you know. And when I read CROWD1, I studied CROWD1, I really know that this is the opportunity for me. Paulit ko sinasabi, we don't promise that everybody will become millionaires in this business. However, what I'm sure is, if paghihirapan mo yung negosyo to, it will really be all worth it. Pinaka-tip ko na parating sinasabi sa mga leaders ko, read. If you have time, read the terms and conditions, check your back office, explore the business, read related articles about the business because we present the business to people. And we cannot give what we don't have. If we don't understand our business, we could not also understand our business. And if we are not convinced about our business, we will not also be able to convince other people about our business. This is a sharing business. All you have to do is to share business and be a blessing to the next person that you will be able to talk with. Again, don't discriminate no matter what is their status. Share them the opportunity and it's really hindi ko ma-explain. Explain yung saya ko sa negosyo ko. I think if you've already experienced how CROWD1 will change your life the same way it changed mine, it changed my mother, it changed my brother's life, you will get